Hello everyone, welcome to Redline Diecast Calls. Today I'm going to show you a couple of, a variation of trucks. This is going to be in anticipation of my upcoming Facebook site live auction on a Studio Redline. The Facebook site Studio-Redline starting at 6 p.m. on January 18th. That's on Tuesday, January 18th, starting at 6 p.m. Central. And I'm going to be running trucks. Yeah, keep on trucking. The first one, a part of the group that I'll be running is going to be the Khaki Cooler. You recognize this one from the Flying Colors era. Isn't it a beaut? How clean and crisp those tampos are, huh? The olive color is fantastic. There's a couple little micros. Enamels are tough to find clean. They really are. Over time, a little mark right there. Over time, they very vulnerable to even a little bit of playwear. But this one is a survivor and will be offered. What I like about the Khaki Cooler is the clean tampos and the metal base. Yep, metal base. Khaki Cooler. Take a look at that. That's a beaut right there, isn't it? It's a sweetie pie. Get in there a little bit closer. Oh, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I guess the other one I wanted to, a couple of them here, kind of interesting little color on this short order. A short order in yellow. Yep. You know, in person it almost looks gold, but it's actually yellow because the short order did not come in in gold. Isn't that beautiful Spectra Flame? Yeah, it's Hong Kong. There's your base, capped wheels, of course. The short order tray comes out. And the thing about this casting, the short order casting, the sharp edges, the round edges, clean all the way around, huh? It's a nice one. Yeah, based on an old Ford. What, a 56 Ford, I think is what the casting design was mimicking. It's got the transmission, little bubble there on the bottom. Doesn't want to stabilize flat on the on that little doohickey I had there. Skin that cat this way maybe, huh? There you go. You know, along with the grouping that I'm going to be auctioning on the 18th of January on Studio-Redline is this absolutely gorgeous D as in dog casting of the 31 Classic Woody. Yeah. Don't you love it? Look at the yellow Spectra Flame and then the orange Spectra Flame. Isn't it gorgeous? Don't you love this hobby? You know, when you're chasing this era gone by, never to be repeated in these detailed castings from Mattel. Such beauty. Look at the engine reflect off the fireboard. Isn't that cool? What a neat finish on those, supposed to be wood. Yeah, the Ford Motor Company actually owned a big chunk of forest up in northern Michigan at the time when they were building these to provide the wood for the Woodies. Yep, that's a true story. Yep, I looked it up. Did some research on that. I thought that was fascinating that Henry Ford would have the wisdom and insight to find his own wood. What's another one? Here's another one. This little Grasshopper in magenta. Tough little color. Original canopy. It shows just a wisp of yellowing on there. Of course, the canopy comes off. It is original. There are the numbers. You can barely see them. There they are. And it's got the engines, dual engines. Usually the engine underneath the canopy is a little bit more chromy because it's been protected from the environment. It's got a couple little nicks here and there, but it's an absolutely gorgeous magenta, isn't it? I like it when the gas tank is clean in the back too. How about you? It isn't all jazzed up. There's the base. Grasshopper in magenta. And then, I don't know, I'm switching things up a little bit during the auction as I'm going to run this 6-shooter in blue. Look at that glass, isn't it clean? Sometimes they're tough to find clean because the glass, there's so much exposure with glass there with playwear. You know, thrills and spills down the track. And then, of course, the edges are always very vulnerable to be worn and very sharp corners on this casting. Of course, you know the 6-shooter, right? It's got the 6 tires on the one side, 6 tires on the other. The Hong Kong casting is a little bit different with its taillight paint versus the taillight arrangement for the US. And if you know this already, but the middle axle is a floater. Good suspension, good suspension, good, good, and then the floater. Yep, the floater in the middle. That's normal. Nice chrome those engines, huh? Boy. Such beautiful Spectraflame magic, isn't it? All to be sold on the 18th of January. You know, I have another one of these little super vans. This is the paramedic version, the variation. You've seen this before, right? Yellow. Again, the metal base. Beautiful car. Look at the runner lights on both sides. Very tough to find clean because they stick out, right? You see that? They stick out and they're very vulnerable to be worn. Not in this one. Isn't it a beaut? Yeah, they're all clean. Very, very nice. Nice tampos in this one too. Tough to find clean. Like I said earlier on the Khaki Cooler, the enamels, yeah. I often say this, you know, if you sneeze at an enamel, it's gonna get a micro, something on the corner there. Overall, very clean, very nice. Someone's gonna get a really nice paramedic van. Super van. Well, let's pick another one. Oh, this is a fun casting here. This is a fun one. Yep. Why do I say fun? Gotcha. Just making sure you're paying attention. So the Funny Money truck has to be included with the bumper, the plastic bumper to be complete. The plastic bumper piece, right? And then the cage. If it's not there, it's not complete. Someone's going to get a nice Funny Money. Look at that base there. Yeah, towards the end of the heavyweight series is when the Funny Money was produced. Only the sticker on the passenger side, not on the driver's side, on that paper sticker, and then there's the classic safe in the back. That's something. Mattel was on their game, weren't they? They sure were. And what an era. Fun to collect now. Fun to bring back those memories. This is an interesting one here. The color on this beautiful scooper. Check it out. I hemmed and hawed with this one a little bit because when I look underneath, which is always really kind of smart to do, is you want to look underneath the part that doesn't see the light and doesn't get the environmental effects sometimes. Sometimes it's just display light. But look at that color. So I'm calling this a fade lime. A fade lime. What an unusual color. What a beaut. Yeah, look at this. No lights, of course, are painted on this one. There's the scooper, and then it could be raised and lowered, and then you could mimic a snowplow, right? There, scoop away, get that snow moved away, huh? Yeah, a lot of enjoyment. A lot of enjoyment. This is an original, by the way. This is all original. Yeah, you can get reproduction on the scoop if you've lost the scoop has been misplaced or broken or whatever. You can always get one aftermarket, but that's all. This is original scooper action, along with some of the trucks and construction. This little copper penny here, little copper action. Beautiful. Look at the taillights. Super nice. Copper dump truck. White interior to boot. Don't you love it? White interior always shows so nice. Little click. There's your click area right there. That'll go right into the hole receptor. Nice one here. Very, very nice heavyweights and trucks for the evening. I'll do a couple more. Where are we with time here on this one? I'm gonna get, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you a couple other ones here that are kind of cool. So the moving van in green, the cab is green. And then the variation on this one is the ribbed ramp. If you get the flat ramp, it's all flat. That means it's early run. This is a little bit later. Still beautiful. Don't go away. Don't you roll away there, okay, while I'm describing the trailer. It's the Mattel Hot Wheels van lines, of course. The back opens up. It's got little tabs on either side. Sometimes very gingerly to open up. Come on, there it goes. See the tabs? Two little tabs right there, 1, 2. Those will be tight. Now, sometimes you will not find these things where they close tight. This one closes tight. Tough to find them when they stay like that. Usually one side or the other has difficulty in making the connection with the plastic. That's a nice little moving truck. Put this guy right here. Let me put the cab. Here's the cab. It is champagne interior. Not too bad. Got a little bit of marks on there, but green's a little bit tougher color. Fun little cab there, isn't it? Goes really cool with the van lines. Moving van. There it is. Let's see. Let's do one more for this first go around. As long as we're doing trucks, let's do a. Oh, here's a fun one. Let's do this one, and then I'll do this. I'll do part 2 then. Powerpad in yellow. Ooh, this is really nice. This is a very, very coveted color. Yeah, the Powerpad. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. Yeah, I really appreciate that you do that, and subscribe to the channel. I can keep growing this this Redline die-cast calls for you. Bring all kinds of interesting Redlines from the way back when era. This is an original canopy. Check it out. So it slides in, the tab slides into the receptor hole underneath there, right there. And then this little tab right here connects the back. You see the numbers on there, which indicates that it's original. And then the other thing that's important about this casting is the roll bar. That roll bar right there, a lot of times that's broken. It's severed in between aggressive playwear, etc. But check it out, yellow. Ooh, nice car. Yeah, they're you see a lot of magentas out there. I do. You see rose out there. You don't see a lot of yellows in this condition. Nice little rig there. I'll put him right there. Put them together. All right, everybody. So, as I mentioned to you, do stop by my auctions on Tuesday nights on Studio-Redline, the Facebook site. Give the video a thumbs up. Boom. Yes, there it is. And like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye, everybody.